Okay, so you are growing fruit trees or blackberries in containers, or you're seriously thinking about it, but you're concerned about how to carry them through the winter. How are you going to winterize them? What needs to be done? I get that question a lot, so let me tell you how best to winterize your container-grown fruit trees and your container blackberries. So first of all, as you can see, growing fruit trees in containers can be a very successful operation. They thrive in containers. Most of these are fig trees. The ones you're looking at right now, the orange ones, are fig trees, and fig trees do especially well in containers. I've also got two trees that are in red tubs. One of them is a persimmon tree, the other one is an Asian pear tree. But all are doing well in the containers. Now, I put the pear tree and the persimmon tree in these containers just for a year, just to get them started, and then I had every intention of putting them in the ground because they just really need that environment. Their root system gets real big, as do the trees, and they just really need to be in the ground and not necessarily in containers. They may do well in containers, but it was my intention anyway to do that, to put them in the ground. The fig trees, many people grow fig trees in containers year-round, year after year after year. So fig trees are a type of fruit that can do well in containers permanently. But what do you do during the winter? What do you do as winter approaches? What do you do when the onset of winter really hits and it begins to get cold and snowy, perhaps icy? So the best advice I could give you would be to check with a nursery near you, someone who raises and sells fruit trees. Ask them what they do with the potted fruit trees that they have. Go visit them. That's even a better idea probably. If they're putting their fruit trees in greenhouses, then you may need to do that too. It just depends on the area you're in. Personally, I think most areas won't have to do that, except maybe with citrus trees, because different species are going to need different care. I've got a Satsuma orange, and I need to be careful with it because it is only hardy down to about 20 degrees. Now, we don't get real cold here in East Texas, but if we were to get at or below 20 degrees, I've got to take precautions and protect this orange. For that reason, I'm probably going to go ahead and put it in the ground. It was suggested by the nurseryman that I do that anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in the ground and then just take precautions with it in ground to protect it if it's going to get cold enough to injure the tree. But for most of us, all we have to do is check with the nursery person in our area. How do they overwinter their potted plants, their potted trees? Do they use greenhouses or high tunnels? Do the nurseries in your area have to use sprinklers in a real cold area? I would assume they do not, that they would drain their sprinkler system and not use sprinklers. So if they don't, you shouldn't have to either. If they don't water theirs during the winter, you shouldn't have to either, especially if you're in a place that gets a lot of snow. That snow is going to act as an insulator and is also going to keep the roots moist enough to be viable and not dry out and hurt the plant. If they are counting on the snow to be that insulation for that plant, then you can too. Again, they are raising plants in pots, just like you're doing, except that their pots are probably a lot smaller than the pots you're using. These particular pots that I'm using are around 18 to 20 gallons. They are protein tubs given to cows, wicking tubs we call them. And I've got a couple of videos about how to build these wicking tubs if you're interested in that. I think that's the best way to go if you're going to use a big tub like this. Don't just get a tub and drill holes in the bottom of it and expect it to do well. You need to build build them correctly. And at the end of this video, I'll have a couple of videos that shows you how to do that. But is the nursery closest to you, in your zone, in your area? How do they overwinter their fruit trees? How do they overwinter their blackberry plants? If they don't do anything special for them, if they rely on the snow, if you're in the northern areas, if they rely on the snow to protect them, to insulate them, then you can too, and you should have no problems. But I would ask one of them. In my area, I asked the local nursery that I use, and he said on occasion, if it's going to get very cold, into the maybe teens, they will run the sprinklers at night. And I think it's probably for the fact that they don't drain their sprinkler system, and they want to keep them running for so they won't freeze, as well as to provide that layer of ice on the plants as an insulator. And ice will insulate the plant, ice and snow. So just don't be afraid of how to do this. Don't be afraid that that you're going to lose your plants in the wintertime, or that you have to wrap them or something like that. Only if it's citrus do you need to really be concerned about taking special care. And or if in your area, each of these plants, figs and all these plants, have to go indoors. Figs are one species that can get hurt by cold temperatures. They can die back all the way to the roots. They can even winter kill. So check and see how the specific varieties you have, how the nurserymen in your area deal with those varieties. And it could very well be that for citrus and for fig trees, they bring them inside, or they put them in a high tunnel, or they put them in a greenhouse. So you'll have to do that too. Yours may not be a greenhouse. You may want to put them in your garage, or pull them in your barn, or something like that on cold, cold winter nights. But check with the people in your area. The nursery in my area is not going to give good advice for you. He's going to give good advice for me, and I'm giving good advice for all of us. Check with the nurseryman in your area and find out what they do to protect their plants in pots for the winter. See how they winterize, or if they winterize their pots. So that's some good information. It's nothing I can be specific. I'm in East Texas. I can't tell you how to winterize a plant up in Michigan or Canada for that matter. Check with somebody around you that sells the plants that you're interested in, the varieties you're interested in. Find out what they do to winterize their plants, and you can't go wrong that way. Remember, that's their stock, that's their inventory, and they are not going to lose any if they can help it. They are committed to keeping those things alive during the winter because that's their livelihood. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some information out of it. And from now on, when someone asks me about it, I'm going to just refer them to this video, because this is the best advice I can give. And I think it's excellent advice, is to check with someone in your area and find out what they do. And emulate it. Do exactly what they're doing. But talk to them. It'd be best to go down there and talk to them. And maybe even go down there in the winter and see what they're doing. And find out how to winterize your fruit trees, your blackberries, in your specific area, your specific zone. Hope that helps. I appreciate you. We're gone.